Greetings comrades and welcome to the new video. Today we will see what you can get for €50 or $50 at this point of time in Bulgaria, Eastern Europe. And have in mind that €50 here are 100 leva, which is our national currency.
Как 100 лева бе? Едно време карахме 2 месеца с тези пари.
And have in mind that the minimum salary here is 700 leva, which is around €350 or $350.
То хубаво 700 лева, ама в днешно време тези пари нищо не са.
So it's not quite a lot. Actually, we have the lowest minimum wage in Europe, I guess, and we're considered the poorest country in the European Union at this point of time.
Бе, мани ги тези статистики, бе.
So have that in mind when I go through the products and the prices that are attached to them. I have the receipt on my phone, so it's easier for me to tell you what I bought for €50. And let's start. It was hard for me to shoot in the shop. I have some shots, like very low amount of shots from the shop, but still I shot something, and when I returned back home I took shots of all the groceries so you can see a visual representation of what I have bought. So let's start. First I got 900 grams of chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are my go-to protein source for the week most of the time. If not, it's pork, but most of the time it's chicken thighs. They were discounted this week, so I got them for €4.50 for a kilogram, which is 9 leva, but when they're not discounted they're like €6.50 for a kilogram, which is around 13 leva.
Вземи си с кожа, другия път бе, има повече калории.
Back in the day before the inflation struck, the regular price was the price that's currently discounted, basically €4.50. So essentially I got them at their past price when they were discounted. And chicken thighs, they're multi-purpose. You can do a lot of things with them. Doner kebab, gyros or I'm not sure how you pronounce it. You can just bake them, you can air fry them, you can just do them on a pan or on the grill. Basically a ton of things. So I always have some boneless, skinless chicken thighs at my disposal. Next we continue with the protein sources. I got this fish, it's called gilthead bream. Actually it's a Mediterranean fish. We don't have it at the Black Sea here, but we import it from Greece.
Тази риба е много модерна, по-добре свинско си вземи.
And typically it's around €10 for a kilogram, but this week it was discounted, so I got it for €7.50 for a kilogram, which is around 15 leva. I saved like 25% off from this fish, and I got two big fishes, which are 880 grams. And typically I bake this fish in the oven. I will post a recipe soon if I have not posted it already. I'm not sure when I will post it, but the recipe is shot and edited and it's just in the backlog waiting to be released. If you want some fish recipes, stick around or check the channel, which should be already there. And this fish actually is quite tasty. It's not as fatty as salmon and as mackerel, but again it's a very nice tasting fish and I enjoy it quite a lot. Speaking of seafood, I got some prawns. Like these are two packages of 400 grams.
Той мяза малко на червей.
Typically one of these packages is around €3.50, which is 7 leva for 400 grams. For our standards it may be a little bit expensive, but I got them for like €2.50 per package, so the two packages are €5, which is around 10 leva, which is totally okay for 800 grams of prawns. These prawns were already cleaned, and I'll be experimenting with some recipes with prawns, and when I feel confident enough to show you something with them, I will shoot a video. Maybe my idea is to saute them with some butter, garlic, some lemon juice, parsley, and maybe serve them with some rice or with some pasta on the side, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, the next is I got some deli meat, 230 grams of deli meat, and this is around €17 for a kilogram.
А така ми вземи си за виното. Но то много скъпо бе.
Which is very expensive for such kind of meat, but have in mind that this is from a brand that's maybe the best brand in Bulgaria for deli meats and for dairy products. It's actually in Plovdiv where I live. That's why it's expensive. Their things are quite nice. Its name is Majarov. I'm not sure if they export, but if you check some Bulgarian shop or Eastern Europe shop where you live, there may be their products there. So I got 230 grams of this. As I said, typically it's €17 for a kilogram, but I managed to get it with 50% 50% off, and this is quite a deal for me. 17 euro for a kilogram is around 34 leva for a kilogram, have that in mind. Next I get 2 packages of beef. Each package is 400 grams. The beef is already cubed and ready to cook. You can see it's cubed, not in steaks, because we don't use beef only for steaks, as you may already know. We use it for stews, we use it for soups. That's why they serve it like that.
Мале, той телешко, какво ние ще направя с много лук.
So maybe I prepare some soup with it, maybe I prepare some stew, I'm not sure at that point of time. And again, this meat typically is around 12 euro for a kilogram, and I got like 800 grams of it, but it was again 50% off, so I got it. It was quite a deal, and I got 2 packages from it, so I can cook through the week. One more item from the seafood category. I get this seafood mix, which I really enjoy. I cooked it with some pasta last week, and it was awesome. It's quite expensive, especially for us. It's around 4 euro for 300 grams of this mix, but the mix is quite nice. It has squid, it has prawns, it has mussels meat, it has tentacles, and it's very, very tasty.
Тези слигави морски живот никога няма да ги ям.
So I got 1 package of this, and I'll cook it through the week, maybe again with some pasta or just like that, with some onions, with some lemons and stuff like that. After that, we are going through some non-edible products. I got this electric grinder for salt, which is very useful. You can grind salt with it. I have one which I grind pepper with, so I decided to get one specially for salt because it's very convenient, very easy to use, and it's like with one hand I can just season whatever I want without the need to wash my hand after that.
Па на ръка не можеш ли?
After that I got 2 water glasses. They were with quite strange form, but I liked how they look, and both glasses were around 5 euro, which is okay. I'm not sure how interested are you in such kind of products, but they are part of the 50 euro bill, so I wanted to show them to you.
По-нормални чаши от това нямаш ли?
And I have 1 kilogram of broccoli, which is around euro and 60 cents for a kilogram. It's frozen broccoli, and lately I have hard time finding broccoli here. Lidl in Kaufland, in other groceries, there's rarely some frozen broccoli. Fresh, there's none.
Вземи си зеле по-хубаво, така и двете миришат на пръднало.
Maybe it's not in season, maybe the year is bad, I'm not sure, but it's hard to find. This was one of the last packages in Kaufland which I managed to find. Next, I got some sweets. You can see them in the screen. You see these are some biscuits, they're called Mirage. Like they're a brand for 20 years already. We always have them, and they present different tastes from time to time, but this one is a classic. This is 2 biscuits with a strawberry filling in the middle, covered with chocolate. They're quite soft, and I enjoy them quite a lot. This is one of my guilty pleasures. The other things are 2 waffles, which I have never tried this brand, but it looked nice to me, so I got them. I still haven't tried them, but expect a video on tasting and reviewing some Slavic treats, like sweet ones, so maybe we'll try them in the other video. The waffles were like 40 euro cents per piece. The biscuits were around 1 euro for the whole package, which is around 10 big biscuits.
Така сладичко за душата да има, с следобедното кафе идеално.
Next we go to some fresh fruit and fresh vegetables, mainly fruit of course, because I got some vegetables already. So first peaches, I got kilogram and 400 grams for 90 euro cents per kilogram, which is very cheap. I'll prepare some compote with them or eat them just like that fresh.
От това къв компот ще стане?
Currently they're in season, and basically it's a crime not to eat fresh fruit. Next, apples. This is from the early sort of apples that we have in Bulgaria, but it's very juicy, very crunchy and very sweet. I got like 1.5 kilograms from it for around 75 euro cents for a kilogram, which is again very, very cheap.
И ябълките става перфектен оцет и сладкиш.
The apples, you can do a ton of things with them, like compote, apple puree. You can do some pie with them or something like that, or you can just enjoy them like that. Or another thing we do with apples is grate them on the grater. We sprinkle them with some crackers or biscuits like broken. We sprinkle some sugar or honey, and it's basically something like very lazy type of cake. But I don't like grating my apples because they change their color and they become very mushy. But back in the day, my babushka used to prepare this quite a lot when we had spare apples. She just grated them and sprinkled them with sugar and with some biscuits, and this was a dessert for us. Okay, next the melon. The melon is in season here, so I got this 2-kilogram melon, which is around 60 euro cents for a kilogram, which again is dirt cheap, and I always have one huge melon available. I typically eat it like that, but first I cut it into cubes and cool it, or I prepare a smoothie with it if it's not very sweet, like a smoothie with some milk, with some honey. It's very tasty.
То лятото, ако не ядеш пъпеши, кога?
And yeah, that's basically for the melon. Next I got 2 lemons, which are around 400 grams. They're 2 euro for a kilogram. I have them mostly for some drinks or for marinating meat, or basically these are lemons, you can use them on everything.
Едно време баба ти само лимони е ползвала, да знаеш.
And I got some pears. These ones were not from Bulgaria, I think, but we have some pears in season, which are smaller ones. These big ones are very crunchy, very sweet, and I enjoy them quite a bit. That's why I got like 1.5 kilograms of them, and their price is around €1.30 for a kilogram, which is again not very expensive. So typically pears, I just enjoy them like that. I don't cook them or I don't do anything with them.
От кръщи става много хубава ракия.
And last but not least, we got cucumbers, around 1.6 kilograms of cucumbers. They're like again €1.30 for a kilogram. Cucumbers, I prepare salads with them. I prepare tarator, which you can see on the channel. It's uploaded. You can also see shopska salad. It includes cucumbers in it, so you can again see it.
То салата без краставици, менко питаш, никаква салата не е.
Another thing is we just eat it like that because it's tasty and crunchy. The dog also loves cucumbers and melons. She enjoys them quite a bit. We've got corn on the cob, 3 pieces, which is around 40 euro cents for a piece. And I just boil it in some water, salt it a little bit and eat it like that. You can also grill it on a barbecue, cover it with some butter. Basically, you can do whatever you want, but the most typical way we prepare is just boil it with some salt after that. With that said, I think we went through, just let me check. We went through all the products, comrades, and the final bill is around 49 euro. It's not exactly 50 euro, but for the title of the video, it looks more appealing to be 50 euro.
Бе, то си скупи магазина, бе!
And let me know in the comments for prices of similar products where you live, or what you can get with 50 euro. Is it close to what I got? As you see, we got mainly meat, seafood, and fruits and vegetables. So we got quite healthy food, and for 50 euro, to be honest, it's totally okay. You can go through the week with that, including some grains like rice or some bread. But this is the cheapest thing here. Maybe I'll record a video for bread, rice and stuff like that in the future. And basically for 50 to 60 euro for the week, you can go totally okay. Okay, with that said, this was the video for today, comrades. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll Slav you next time.